Now on to our next topic. I call it Revolutionomics, and it's all about how power disperses from the center to the edge over time. It's happening right now to the entire broadcast television industry. Did we mention the writers are going to end up with a deal soon? Joining me now to look at the future of video and how to invest in it is Drew Lipsher from Graycroft LLC. How you doing, Drew?
Hey, Cody,
Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks very much.
So first off, Graycroft. I mean, you guys got a little bit of a pedigree.
We have a little bit of a pedigree. Alan Patricof, who's our founding partner, is one of the fathers of the U.S. venture capital business way back to the late 60s.
Founded Apex, which is one of the top three.
It was Alan Patricof and Associates, or Alan Patricof and Co. throughout the 70s and 80s. It turned over to Apex, and Apex is now $26+ billion leverage buyout fund around the world.
Think about that. And you guys now, he started over. I mean, he scratched it all, and he's going, I wanted to start doing some smaller, fun things in the digital.
He saw a change in the market. He saw, the competition in the leverage buyout business getting extreme. He saw the change in the venture capital business where very few people were doing deals with less than $5 million investments, having done 20% of the company. And there's an enormous hole in the market because with Web 2.0 types of companies, and forgive the Web 2.0 cliche, you don't need millions of dollars to start these businesses and get some real traction anymore.
You really don't. Last year, a year and a half ago, I started a company called Revolution Network. Same sort of thing. I took a small amount of capital out of the market, started putting it to work. I hired some programmers in India, and I built a whole company off of, several $100,000s of dollars.
And I heard it was a great success.
It's coming along. It's certainly not a success yet. I've got a lot more work to do. But then that's the same sort of thing, though. You guys look at companies like mine, basically, and you help them. If I needed to, you would help someone like me either raise a few $100,000 or a few $1 million to try and get the business rolling.
Absolutely. I mean, there's an enormous opportunity in the market right now at that level because traffic numbers, unique visitors, page views, those things can ramp very quickly in a viral environment. And when you've got distribution happening across the network, you alluded it to in your intro about what's happening with video, it's getting pushed out to the edge. In effect, all of our desktops are becoming CDNs. We're all becoming part of a distribution
network. And what I start getting really excited about, too, on this video revolution thing, what my company is actually trying to put forth preemptively, because this is 2 or 3 years down the road before this stuff happens, but if we all are going to be able to control our own and even distribute our own commercial content. Right. We can go out and I want Greatest American Hero, and I want to broadcast that at 10 o'clock every day on my channel. Yep. Isn't that coming down the pipe? Oprah got her own network. She had to partner with Discovery, but in 2 or 3 years, you can program your own television and broadcast it to your HD TV.
I think that's going to be the case. I mean, what's happening, and there are 2 areas that you really have to think about when you talk about video, really 3 if you want to get technical. There's pure user gen, which is the YouTube kind of stuff today,
right. which is kittens playing piano.
Yeah, kittens playing piano. But that's
YouTube owns that market,
and that's pure entertainment. To monetize that is going to be very, very difficult, and to build real businesses around that kind of content is going to be difficult. But nonetheless, it's entertainment. People want to watch it, and you've seen the numbers. People spend hours watching that kind of stuff. Then there's prosumer stuff, and that gets into the categories of people who are pretty good with a video camera, have an interesting way of telling a story, and it's an upgrade from user gen. And then there's the professional stuff. And I think what you're seeing on the professional side is a combination. You're seeing people start to think about, okay, do we need to, you've got Fox, your parent company, and excuse me, Mom and Dad, and News Corporation with Hulu saying, look, we want most of the people to come to Hulu, and then we're going to take it from there.
NBC and News Corp.
NBC and News Corp, correct.
Same thing.
Then we've got CBS saying, forget centralization, we're going to put it out everywhere.
And guys, but I think really what we're seeing is that they all are recognizing that it will be put out, and they can't control it. As I've also trademarked the term, they can't stop the revolution, and I'm talking about all of those guys. That is fascinating stuff, Drew, and I'd love to have you come back and talk more about this.
Love to do it, Cody. Thank you very much.
Hey, guys, we are going to have a whole lot of quick shots on tap next.